Hello, this is a discussion of inverse of a function. I have drawn a picture. This is the f function, domain, range. So it is taking x as input and throwing fx as output. So this is A, this is B set. So f is a function from set A to set B. So here the elements of f are getting reflected as fx from set A to set B. Now, in such situation, we may find that there may be some elements in B which are also called image. There are some elements in B which are not actually image, that is, they have no counterpart in the pre-image portion. That is, there is no such element in A for those particular elements in B. Let us say there is a number, say 10. Maybe 10 is not associated with any element of A. Maybe. This case happens when f is an into map. It is not onto. Onto means what? Onto mapping, as you know, that if the codomain is completely utilized, that is, if the range of f is equals to codomain, then we say it as a onto map. So if it is not an onto map, then some elements of f, let us say some element in B may not have any pre-image in A. Also, if it is a many one function, if f is a many one function, so this is the point. First of all, if number one, if f is onto function, then there may be some elements in B set which do not have any pre-image in set A. And also the number two thing what I am saying is that, say if f is a many one function, if f is many one function, then we may find that there is a particular element in B which is having several pre-images in A. Which is having several pre-images in A. Some elements in B may be, because it is a many one function, so obviously there will be some elements in B which will be having many pre-images in A. So if f is a many one function, then some elements in B may have more than one pre-images. These things may happen. Now, say it is an injective map. F is injective. Injective means 1 1. If f is injective means 1 1, then obviously elements in B if some element in B is found as a image, it will have a single pre-image. If f is 1 1 function, then an element in B which is the image under f, it will be having only a single pre-image. Now if f is both 1 1 and onto, if both f is, this is the most important consideration, if f is bijective function, that is both 1 1 and onto function, then obviously you can understand that each element in B will have its pre-image, number 1, and number 2, also a single image in B will have its pre-image. A single element, single pre-image will be there. That is, all the elements in B will be, if this case happens, if f is a bijective function, then all the elements in B are associated with some elements in A, and also each element in B will have a single pre-image. So obviously we can consider another function from here to here, which may call it, which will take y as input, a single element from B, and it will give x as output. This particular function may be called as f inverse. F inverse, here I am writing, f inverse is a function from B to A. As we can see that fx equals to y, fx means what? F function is taking x as input and throwing y as output. And similarly, f inverse of y equals to x, because f inverse function is taking y as input and x as output, and it is a function, because f inverse function, its domain is B, range is A, and it is obviously bijective if f is bijective. So inverse of a function f exists, inverse of a function f exists if it is bijective. If f is bijective function, then only we can consider its inverse function f inverse, otherwise not. If f is not bijective, then inverse of f does not exist. So here this is f, which is taking x as input and y as output, and this is f inverse, which is taking y as input and giving x as output. So only a bijective function will have an inverse of it. Only a bijective function will have an inverse of it. So we can say at the conclusion that if f is a function from A to B, is a bijective function, f is a function from A to B is a bijective function, then f inverse is a function from B to A is inverse of that function. That is, fx equals to y. It implies that f inverse y equals to x. This is the basic concept of inverse of a function. So inverse of a function exists only if that function is a bijective function. Thank you.